All right, welcome everyone. This is Zonta with Revit Products. I am making a recording of a video for Revit 24.2 when I'm dealing with building families. I'm actually in an advanced Revit class right now. We found, I think, is a bug. It's very, very weird. We can only recreate it in this particular file and not in a new file. This file is a base 3D cabinet file, the bookshelf file that we built, and the category is generic model because I just started from there and I built it and it looks fine. What the issue is this. I come over here in the elevation view. I create a reference plane, 4 of them. And I know I'm not abiding by rules. I know you guys can kill me later. But I'm just going to create a simple rectangular extrusion in elevation where I draw the geometry and it doesn't touch the reference planes. There are no dimensions or any constraints or anything like that in here. There's nothing in the options toolbar that says auto constrain or align lock. There's nothing up here in the ribbon. There's nothing over here in the ribbon. I finish my sketch. I pull this plane and it moves that edge of that geometry. I pull this this reference plane, and it pulls that edge. I pull this one and it moves that. This is what's bizarre. It should not be affecting, like here it's not affecting, but it's affecting this edge, and this edge when I move these 3 reference planes. It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to do it if the sketch is aligned and locked. Like this. Even if I break it, oops, cancel. Even if I remove constraint to break it, is it off? Yeah, it's off. And I move this plane, it still affects the face of the geometry. I don't understand why Revit 24.2 is doing this in this file. Now, we did earlier a test on a new family, file, new, family, generic model. And over to the front elevation, because that's where I saw it, and I just went over to the side and I said, let's do it again over here on a brand new file with creating reference planes. And then come here and do the exact same thing. Create extrusion, rectangular, nowhere touching any of the planes, no locking, no anything, finish it. Push and pull this, it doesn't affect it. Push and pull this, it doesn't affect the geometry. This is the normal behavior for Revit 24.1 and older, because I just tested this in 23, and this is the behavior. And if I double click this, and I pull this over, and I lock this, it should be affected by this plane, like it's supposed to. And if I pull this and pull this out and break that relationship, this is how it's supposed to behave. This edge should not be affected by this move. Why is it doing this normal regular behavior in a new generic model Revit family file? But yet in this exercise file, or this file, which is a brand new file that I made out of generic model.rft, and I built this, why is this behaving the way it's behaving over here? I don't understand that. So I wanted to put this video together because one of my students saw this. And I want to see what you guys think. Is there something I did wrong? Is there a step that you guys saw that I didn't see that I did that's forcing this geometry to get affected like this on only 3 sides and not 4? When it's not supposed to affect it at all? I don't know. And then just for context, this is a 3D bookshelf that we built. And if you look at it in plan view, it has exterior width, depth, equality conditions, width A for this to control this width and making this variable, thickness parameters to be uniform across the board, avoid geometry on the inside to case out, shelf families loaded in and aligned and locked vertically from the front elevation here with an equality condition and a height. So nothing super complicated about this family. It's just very weird design situation, something going on over here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments so I can kind of dig into this and get with Autodesk Tech Support to see if either I did something wrong, or something weird is in the file, or 24.2 is broken. Thank you very much for watching.